Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Tashina with the Wishing Moon, and I do offer private readings. You can reach me at readings@thewishingmoon.com. All right, so I'm doing October 2017 for Gemini. And I'm really actually very proud of how Gemini came out because it is kind of abstract, usually get the twins, and I decided to paint a couple of feathers instead. Anyway, appreciate everybody visiting my channel. Please like and subscribe if you like or want to see more. I'd like to start a series of love readings as well, so I'll try and get those going. Currently, I am shuffling with the Heart Oracle deck, and that is it's a deck that actually a friend of mine lent me, and I take jumpers. I like the messages to kind of come to me instead of cutting the cards. Just works for me. Everybody's different. I put down these oracle cards first, and I kind of do clarifiers with the tarot cards. And let's see what we got. So the one thing about this deck is that it doesn't have the court cards in it, so no kings and queens. It also doesn't, but it does have these chakra cards that you received one actually already, and that's the base chakra. It's a really pretty card. The base, actually, all the chakras are just really simple like this, with just the typical chakra colors that associate with it. And that one's red for the base. Okay, so far we've got base chakra. So I do kind of a 3-card spread. Actually, it's a 6-card spread, I call it, and it's just kind of a bit of a bigger past, present, future. I just kind of expanded a bit. And then like I said, I'll add some tarot cards on top of it. So what you got so far, we're starting off with base chakra and refusing to see, which is the 2 of Swords. And then so that's kind of the past. We're looking at like we're looking at end of September to maybe the first week in October, and then we kind of move on from there. So maybe the present, so the past would be like the end of September, and then the present would be like October 1st through the 2nd week, and then end of October, is this 3rd set here. All right, so we got base chakra and refusing to see, observe and control for the present, which observe is the Hanged Man, actually, in the writer, in a typical tarot deck. And I guess a few cards flipped out, actually. Let's see what happened. It's night. Okay. So the Hanged Man and control, which is the Chariot. And then future, we're looking at 3 of Cups and teach, which is the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay, so these additional cards I pulled out on the right here on the side, I take them as cards that additional messages or just kind of the overview of the reading. So like a few more, maybe 3 more. for Gemini for October 2017. You'll have to be patient with me tonight. I'm a little tired. Let's see what's going on in the skies. Maybe they'll want to come out by then. So there is a full moon in Aries on October 5th. So I suggest, me included, to let go. So full moon's always kind of all the time to cut things out that aren't working for you any longer. And in Aries, kind of, Aries always feels kind of aggressive to me. And so if I have any like anger over a situation still, or I'm still upset about something, that's the time to kind of let it go. October 5th. And then we've got the luckiest day of the year this month, October 26th. Just awesome. I'm going to buy a lottery card, a lottery ticket. I keep saying lottery card like it's a report card. That's so weird. Anyway, a lottery ticket, and hopefully I'll win. Let's see. Oh, all right. Let's see what's going on now. Let's see what's going on for what we have. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I mean, it's really funny that I couldn't get a card out. Like Spirit didn't want to tell me anything because on refusing to see. So I kind of feel like I was pushing it a little bit there, trying to get more cards out. Okay, couple things. So the black background cards are the major arcana in this oracle deck, and like I said, you've got 3 major arcana here. And so the Hangman, Chariot, and the Hierophant. And so, and you've got a couple people in here. Now, you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. There is some fiery energy either way. First of all, okay, so in the past, you've got the Ace of Wands and the base chakra, okay? So in the base chakra is about grounding, it's about stability, it's about really setting a firm foundation. And then you have an Ace of Wands, so maybe there was a possibility of that. There was a spark of that. There's a spark of fire in your base. So there was maybe someone, someone came in that showed you that they can help you, start this foundation. That they showed you that, I'm stable and, but we're also fiery, and we're also like this connection and this, this magnetism and sexuality. So they had this lovely combo about them, and that kind of was a nice spark for you. There was something that like, and it, the Queen of Wands, it kind of makes it seem like it was probably a fire sign. So with that came this refusing to see a whole new world, which is kind of making me feel like, so this card is a sword card. This refusing to see card is a sword card, and it's 2 of swords. So it's kind of like that indecision, that's stalemate, the where the 2 swords are crossed, and the woman is tied. It's like so you're refusing to see this whole new world. Okay, I got it. So basically, someone came in that brought some stability along with a little bit of fire. But there's something missing that you didn't feel like it was enough for some reason, or you didn't feel like this is exactly what you wanted. Like you were like, no, I kind of want to see this whole new world. I kind of want to see what else is out there. So really, it's kind of that. It feels like you did this grass is greener thing, like, oh, the, you know, but what if, this is out there for me, or what if that whole what ifs, and like, um you kind of might have got out there and then started seeing like, no, no, wait, this person's actually stable, and like, and they kind of light my fire when I allow them to. So, okay, let's see, let's move on. Um, so in the present is observe, which is the Hanged Man. Okay, Hanged Man and Queen of Wands. So you know what? It actually doesn't feel like, it's so weird because this actually doesn't feel like you. This, for me, it kind of feels like this fiery person, this Queen of Wands, and a male or female it could be, is waiting on you. I feel like they are waiting on you to make a decision, and here it is right here. So accompanying these two cards is this control card, which is the Chariot, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So they've been waiting. This fire sign's been waiting on you, or this. Okay, so if it's not a fire sign, it's the energy is of a, like, they actually are feeling a little jealous and left out, and a little like pissed off that you're not into them, like that you're not totally into them. That's kind of their feeling right now, and they've been waiting on you to get it together, you know, to really open up and be committed to them. Um, and the Chariot card is about moving forward in a steady pace and knowing what your goal is. And you know what? You got the Two of Wands, which kind of makes me think like, here's another fiery energy, right? But the Two of Wands makes me think that um, you've you've actually made this decision. So you see the path already. You're already clear on the path. And I think you know that if you stick with this person, that it's going to be something that you'll start to you'll always have that, if you always have that, well, if I want this new world, I can't stay with them, um there always be these ifs. So I don't know if, I mean, of course, it's your choice. It's your choice to decide whether to stay or go, and you're going to have to weigh the pros and cons of this, because there's no, like, the person is a little jealous and a little, maybe even possessive. Like, I mean, not horribly, but there is a little bit of like that. But yeah, I think you kind of dig it. I don't think it's negative. I think it's actually something that you kind of like about them. And they're just not showing you enough yet. They're like, I think it's more you. Like, you want something different, and you see you see a world um that you could be part of, but you're refusing to see what's there now. Like the spark that's there now, the stability that's there now. Okay. So moving on for the future. So this is the end of October now, towards the end of October. I have Share the Love, which is Three of Cups, which kind of goes along with this, because I think what's going to happen is if you continue on this path of not appreciating what's in front of you, you're going to kind of reach out to some other people, and that's the Three of Cups, and that's kind of like third party situations, but not necessarily. It could just be share the love, so you're interested, you're going to start opening up to other people and other situations. It is going to hurt So the Nine of Swords in reverse, it is going to hurt someone that you're doing that. And it may even hurt you that you're doing that. So you're going to start feeling this opening up, and you may start to see some, other people in the, in during this time. You might start to, meet somebody that you spark with, or a couple people that you spark with. Honestly, it's like sharing. It's like celebration too. So it could be like a joyous celebration that you start to, open up and respond really to other people. Um, and then, like I said, with the Knight of Swords, with this, kind of lets me think of like letting go of this repetitious behavior. And so perhaps like this person, this fiery person, you guys keep going back and forth, and it keeps having the same outcome. So that you reaching out to someone else is going to end that. And then you have teach along with that. So Hierophant, so it's probably within it may be within the like a school situation, like education, that you will start to meet some other people. It could be through church. It could be through religious organization. It could be through I don't know, through some a mentor. Um, and yeah, I feel like you're going to probably want to start talking to other people. Um, okay, you know what's going on though? Let's see what's going on for Jupiter for you. Okay. So I do a little cheat sheet for my astrology because I'm not an astrologer. Um, but so Jupiter is moving into Scorpio this month on the 10th of October, and it is going to be in your sixth house, which symbolizes daily work. So it's not career actually. It's like kind of um, like the quality of your work, like how well you do your daily work, really. Service and health. Okay. And Jupiter is this lovely big planet that brings in expansion and luck. It's like good luck, and that's why I said the luckiest day of the year is October 26th. And it's going to be expanding that quality of work and service and health sector of your life. So, a couple things. Okay, so if you're going out to party and starting to find some people to connect with, don't overindulge. That's one of the things about Jupiter in this sector, that you could overindulge, you could overeat, you could overdrink. Um, Also, avoid working too much. So really try and keep that balance with work and family and home, and play. There's lots to balance, I understand, but try and keep that balance. Okay, so let's see. Oh gosh, now this is such an interesting ending to your reading, because you've got like almost opposite cards here. One is about darkest fears, okay? And that is the Nine of Swords, okay? And the other one is the Nine of Cups, which is dreams coming true. So it's actually like totally the opposite. So it's kind of making me feel like, and that's why I was saying, like, your reading is about choices. Your reading is about you believing that there is a whole new world out there for you, and there could be um that, and if you kind of go towards this whole new world, you're going to have your dreams come true. That's what you think. Okay, and it's possible. Of course, anything's possible, really. However, as part of that is there is a fear that there's like despair and anxiety of like letting, if you let this go, and you got the Nine of Swords twice. So that's kind of like a big indicator there that if you let this pattern, like this pattern that you and this fiery person have been through go, if you let this whole, you know, this whole past that you have go, that's a like a fear of yours that it will cause you anxiety. Like it will cause you to lose something. You're going to feel like you're losing something. You got the Knight of Wands in reverse. And again, there's a fiery energy going on here, and the Knight of Wands brings in quick, really fast messages. And with it being in reverse, it's making me feel like someone doesn't. So the feeling is that if you decide this person is going to choose, if you decide not to be with this person and they see you out there, you know, flirting with somebody else, you know, if they see you out there, you know, if you're honest and tell them, or if they catch you, or they're not going to catch you, it's like you're going to either be honest or they're going to see you in a situation and they're going to be pissed and really hurt. And so your fear is that this person is going to not be able to fit into this new world that you want to create. And they probably won't, to be honest. But that doesn't mean that that is really what you want. So you have, like, your fear is that maybe, so you're gonna see by the end of October that a fear will come up along with this situation, that maybe it isn't really what I wanted. Maybe I wanted the stability. Maybe I didn't want this whole new, like, exciting world. Or it could go the other way where you start cutting off these cycles with this other person and it hurts for a little bit, but all your dreams come true from it. So, um, so yeah, so there's decisions to be made. There's some thoughts to think of. You've got some questions to answer, and actually they're going to be answered. You're going to figure all this out really quickly. Gemini is a quick thinker anyway, so I see that this fire energy is going to be a big part of October for you. And you may hurt someone's feelings. You may cause them anxiety. You may even have some anxiety because of you're deciding to let go of something that no longer works for you, or not even no longer works for you. It can work for you, but you are interested in a whole new world that works, that looks better, that looks good, you know. Just my advice to you is that don't believe the grass is always greener, because sometimes you have something at home, like a really stable person that kind of is fun and fiery, but maybe it doesn't have, not the whole package, and you thinking that you out there is the whole package for you, and that, you know, it could be, but from this reading it feels like really think about what you want. Like really go in and think about what you really want, because this fire energy really wants to work things out with you. And I don't think it's something negative. I feel like it is actually somewhat positive. So if it's really what you want, go for it. If it's not, then really think about working it out with that person. Okay, I'm going to give you a little reminder. It's my little reminder cards. And they're another Oracle deck that a friend of mine gave me. They're actually called a Law of Attraction deck. And I just pull one card and we kind of just read the back and that's it. So it did remind you not to overindulge in food or don't overwork. Those are my, key things for this. But what's cool is that you're totally going to get a promotion this month or some kind of recognition in work, and you're going to be like really drawn to magnetic people. So that all fits in actually with what's going on. So this is why the world, this whole new world is feeling like it's opening up to you, because all these awesome new people are being like drawn to you, just like you're just feeling really like on your game, and they're coming to you, and you're like, well, this is the kind of the life I want. And it might be just like what you're looking for. There's going to be, if you're going to move that way, just remember there's some things that you're going to have to let go of also. And nothing's perfect. No relationship, no, no home, no work, nothing's perfect. I think that's what, your reading has been, it's like, Gemini did not want me to see what was going on here. It's so funny. Okay, actually, I think this is really it. Let's see. So, it's communication. And another sign actually got this one too. So it's, it's like, it looks like kind of this couple talking, and it says, I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. And I got faith too, and I think I'm going to read it also because I kind of just put it back in and it kept being called to me, and that's faith. And this lovely little woman next to this unicorn. It's very pretty. And it says, I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. So I knew there was a reason I was drawn to read this one. And I don't see any pentacles actually in your reading. But there was a part of it that was like, this person that you are thinking of, cutting off and starting a whole new world, some other people. I kind of have this feeling like, oh, maybe they're not wealthy, or they're not stable enough, or they're not stable enough. They're not tangibly prosperous, like they have a lot of other great attributes that like help you be the person you are, but they're not wealthy. And that's something that actually, like, you're starting to be around these prominent, powerful people, and that's become like an issue. Like, it's become like, oh wait, but have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. So maybe it is time to move on. Have faith and communicate, basically. No lies. Be all upfront with everything you're doing. It'll go a lot easier if you do. All right, Gemini, have a good month. I'll talk to you soon. I'll probably do a love reading, I don't know, next couple of weeks. And if you want to get a reading, it's readings at thewishingmoon.com. You can always email me. Okay, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.